Hey guys, Motorcar Nut here, and today I'm going to show you how to check the gauges on your Ford product. You got a 2009, 2016, or maybe higher. This is a Ford F-150. You have the Explorer. I'm going to show you how to do a gauge check. You're not going to need a $10,000 scan tool to do it. All right, you can do it just by putting the car in. It's called engineering test mode. And you can do a lot of features just by a little trick I'm going to show you. You may have, let's say you have a gas gauge inaccurate, or it's never moving, or a coolant gauge, oil pressure gauge is another important one. You want to make sure all your gauges are working, or if it's the sending unit controlling the gauge. In other words, the gauge may be fine, but the sending unit, let's say the fuel pump sending unit may be bad, but the fuel gauge is good, and it still won't read good on the gauge. You may think it's the gauge, you won't know. So it's a simple way to do it. All right, you look for this button right here. It says OK on the steering wheel. You may have a little button you press in here to change the mileage and the trip. You can use that too on the older ones. This is a 2011. And you have the ignition key off. And what you're going to do is you're going to press this button and turn the ignition key on. Don't start the vehicle. All right. So I'm going to just put this down right like this. I'm going to push that button in. This one right here. And I'm going to show you. I'm pushing it in. Now we're going to turn the key to the run position. Okay, wait, I just let go. I should have did that. All right, let me do it again. I'm holding the OK button. Turn the ignition key on. I'm still holding it. And it's going to switch. There we go. See, now it says test gauges. And you see that? It's testing all the gauges. Now they're all moving. Now, if one of yours doesn't move, then you know it's the gauge or the cluster itself. But all of these moved. All right? So now, another thing you can do, a lot of things you can do. Some of them won't apply to the average person, but you just cycle through, right? Now, this is the colors on the screen. It just shows you that all the colors are working properly. And now, if you're buying a vehicle, you have to make sure it has a check engine light, and that check engine light illuminates. I'm not talking about when you have a code. A lot of people, some funny business people may want to, disconnect that light or take that. It's not really a light; it's a diode. But they can break that diode so the light don't go on. So you have to be careful. All right, that light still lights up. Now, all your other lights, you can do a bulb check. I'm going to clear this up. You just keep cycling through the OK button. All right, it says all micro little bulbs. It shows you all the bulbs, all your park neutral. You blink all the bulbs to make sure they all work, including the check engine light. That's a big one. All right, we can go again. Now, this part number is basically, this is important too. This is the cluster. BL34LF, that's the cluster of this particular model. So let's say if yours is no good and you want to get another one, instead of just taking it out, you got the part number right there and you can go get one. All right, and then put it back in. That's a handy tip too. Then there's a lot of other codes. These are for, these won't concern most of you guys. But you go through this and you're going to see... Keep going, you see it, you just keep pressing it. Vehicle speed, when the car is in motion, let's say if you're doing 30 miles an hour and the gauge something's off with it, this will show you exactly from the wheel speed sensor. Let's say that says 30 and your car looks like it's doing 10, or then maybe it's probably something in the cluster. All right, what other things we got here? The speedometer, let's see. Was the other one odometer? I meant speedometer if that other one said odometer. All right, the tach. All right, it's going to show you once you start the vehicle, how many RPMs. Right now the vehicle's off. All right, fuel level. The fuel gauge, it's a lot of interesting things. Coolant temperature sensor, fail safe. Make sure that nothing's in fail safe mode. It's 0. Oil pressure. Transmission temperature. This car is cold, so that's normal. And then battery voltage, you saw that one. All right, it just gives you everything that's inside. There's a lot of information there, but the big ones are checking the gauges, the lights, so you know, and you do everything without, like I said, an expensive scan tool. All right, and to get out of that mode, you just turn the key off. And turn it back on, and it should be right out of that mode. And there you go. Start up. And another way, if you want to do it, you can do it the same way. You press the OK button, start the vehicle. This time, you can start it. All right, it's going to go into that mode, and it's going to do the gauge test, everything with it running. And the only difference between this and with the vehicle off, ignition on, vehicle off, is that you can run through, let's say, the tach. If your tach wasn't working, or if it did move with the gauge check, but it wasn't working with the vehicle on, this is a good simple test that doesn't even cost any money. Let me show you. You just keep pressing the button. Vehicle speed, obviously the vehicle will go. You would see the mile per hour, and that's also good for a speed sensor. Yeah, let me show you. Just a little bit in the driveway. See how it's moving? All right, that's good to know your vehicle speed sensor is good. If you have ABS problems, at least you know that sensor is good. And we can go into tach. See the tach? So there's a lot of information. Fuel level. There's a lot of information. And then to come out of it, you just shut it off. All right? And then you turn the key on without holding anything, and you're good to go. So just that little simple step, pressing that, turn the key on, you can diagnose a lot of problems, or at least it can give you a couple of ideas, and you can let me know, and I can try to help you out. All right, guys, Motor Car Nut, please subscribe, hit that like button. Any question pertaining to this video, leave it below. I answer all my questions, try to help everybody out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.